Hey guys, we are here in beautiful Newport Beach, California, where Chrysler brought us out here to drive the all-new 2017 Pacifica, and that is coming up next on the Fast Lane Car.
Yes, it's a front-wheel drive.
Will there be all-wheel drive available?
The architecture was designed with the capability of having all-wheel drive.
Okay, let's talk about exterior styling on this new Pacifica. I actually think Chrysler did a very good job with it. If you start at the front and look at the grille, it's instantly recognizable as a Chrysler. Very much looks like the new Chrysler 200. We're in the top of the line limited. It has 20-inch wheels, which 15 years ago would have been unheard of to have 20s on a minivan. The creases on the side panels are in all the right places. There's a swooping roof line. There's a rising line on the bottom of the vehicle that makes it look like it's getting more narrow as it comes to the back end of the vehicle, which is actually my favorite part. If you look at it from the rear, I think they did a very good job of having this kind of oval shape that it works very well. Okay, now driving impressions for this vehicle are actually embargoed for another week, so I can't really talk about how it feels to drive it, but I can step on the gas and let you see for yourself how it responds. Here we go. That's that modified Pentastar 3.6 liter V6 that you may have just heard. This vehicle looks a lot more aerodynamic than the outgoing Town and Country. What type of coefficient of drag were you able to achieve?
We're so proud of our coefficient of drag. For this minivan, we're at a 0.3 drag coefficient, best in the industry for minivans by far. We have over 400 hours in the wind tunnel of our shape in every little feature, from the front end shape to the mirrors themselves to the roof shape. All was emphasized to create this 0.3 drag coefficient that really we're really proud of, and the drag coefficient as well as the weight status of the cars enabled us to have unsurpassed fuel economy.
287 horsepower, 262 pound-feet of torque. That's what this modified version of the 3.6 liter Pentastar V6 is good for. It is combined with the 9-speed automatic torque flight transmission, and together the pair are good for 18 MPG City, 28 MPG Highway.
We're driving our kids. There's a lot of stuff going on behind us. The kids are screaming. A lot of other kids are coming around. So what we really want to do is really have the best visibility that we could get. One of the areas that we really wanted to get is right up in the front corner. Could typically on some cars be a blind spot. With a mirror in this location, you really block off that full quarter panel. So one of the conscious things we wanted to do was to get a window in that area. So we put the mirror, what we call a pedestal mirror, which gets it out of that corner and allows the window to get in there. And as you can see, you'll see when you can drive, it gives you another window of visibility as everybody's walking around you.
There's also a stow and go vac. You just pull it out here, press this button. Chrysler says the stow and go vacuum in the second row of seating can actually reach every spot in the vehicle. But if you want to earn some extra points with your spouse, you could vacuum his or her vehicle with this additional extension tube. Both vacuum tubes are 14 feet in length. Okay, let's talk about the interior styling. Now, Chrysler went with a much more horizontal layout than in the old outgoing Town and Country. I guess they were trying to kind of redefine the styling for minivans, because let's face it, a lot of them do have that vertical center stack layout. The seats are comfortable. I can sit behind myself in all 3 rows, which I'm 6'1", so that's saying something. There's a lot of contrast here between the ivory leather, the black pieces and the satin aluminum trim pieces in the interior here. Even the steering wheel is two-tone. Competitors for this new Pacifica include the Toyota Sienna, Honda Odyssey, Kia Sorento, what am I forgetting? The Nissan Quest. There are also some monitors which act as tablets in the headrest behind the first row of seating to help keep the young ones occupied while you're on your long road trip. There's games such as bingo and checkers. You've even got a math game here to help them with their studies.
The architecture itself really was designed with the integration of the stow and go tubs as the main backbone of the vehicle. The minivans, inherently all minivans with the sliding door, creates a challenging architectural feat due to basically the center of the vehicle has no structure. But we took that to our advantage. We said, hey, we want that tub and we want the middle of the structure to form the backbone of the new architecture, and that's what we did.
All of these seats in the second row and third row have stow and go storage capability. To put them down, first you slide the front seat forward by pressing this button here. Next, you're going to lift up on the floor panel. There's one lever on the side of the seat that collapses the backrest like this, and then this little lever here lets it fall down in there. Push it down, just like that. Come on to the back here. There's 4 buttons right here to put these away and bring them back up. You can do the right, both, or left. It's set on both right now. You can slide them backwards and forwards, stow them, and then put them back up to normal. Stow is super easy. Simply press that button. One thoughtful feature Chrysler included for people with a lot of kids is this. The older ones can get in the back seat and you don't need to remove the child seat from the second row.
We have the industry first aluminum sliding doors, so all aluminum sliding doors. We saved 40 pounds on the vehicle just by going to aluminum sliding doors on both sides.
Each door or?
Total for both doors.
Okay.
Both doors combined, it's about 20. That's about 20 per slider. We also really went innovative and really wanted to save weight on the back end of the car for the liftgate. Another minivan exclusive liftgate. We have a cast magnesium liftgate inner and then an aluminum outer for our liftgate. That saved another 20 pounds for that material selection. So just on those examples, there's many more. We looked at every part. We looked at where the optimized material wants to be. We saved half pound, quarter pound, all throughout the vehicle. So all in, when you take the large savings of the slider and the liftgate as well as all the other little details that we did, we've saved nearly 250 pounds of weight off the existing Town and Country.
This new Pacifica has an 8.4-inch touchscreen to control things such as your radio, HVAC system, your apps, and even navigation system. Well, folks, there you have it, the all-new Chrysler Pacifica. Prices start at around $30,000, including destination for the LX trim level, and for the top-of-the-line Limited goes all the way up to about $43,000. Thanks for watching. As always, stay tuned for more news, views, and real-world reviews right here on TFL Car.